Hey, what's up, viewer? Welcome back. I'm Sean. This is Sean Turns Up the Volume. And today I just wanted to comment that I like that there's at least my impression of the right, my impression of being as a conservative is that there is more room for expressing different opinions on the right, more room for disagreement on the right. I look at when I'm on conservative spaces or under conservative videos and comments on like YouTube and stuff, you really see a variety of opinions. Even if there's a lot of people agreeing with the same things, there's always alternate voices that support maybe part of a thing, but not the whole thing. Or like in the case of, I just read Trump came out in favor of like supporting something like 600,000 H1bs from China to be brought into the country, and I guess made the argument that it's good for universities to bring in all those people. It keeps the universities funded, something like that. I didn't read a lot about it. I'm sure there's like an explanation on his end about it, but that got some strong backlash, mixed commentary from conservatives from what I've seen online. And it's just like, that's nice. That's exactly what should happen, is like, while the left falsely portrays people on the right as being under some cult of personality nonsense. I was just watching a video, maybe I'll link it, on how if anybody is in a cult, it's the left and not the right. But as they've spent years trying to portray the right as like a cult, at least some people have on the left, that there's you can support a guy, you can support his policies, you can support him as president, but you can also disagree with things he said. You can still think that there's things that he says that are stupid. There's things that he says that don't come to fruition. There's things that he says at times that are bombastic, or that do end up being lies, untruths, things that are, like said for political persuasion, because politicians do that, and Trump does that too, and he's far from perfect, and I don't think anybody expects him to be perfect. And yeah, he does say what he's thinking, and so he's got a lot more authenticity than a lot of politicians and a lot of the sort of people we were getting on the right, people like George Bush or Mitt Romney, people who are just controlled opposition, neocons in on the globalist agenda, and just want to be soft in dealing with the left and sell out our culture while feigning conservative values. For all of Trump's flaws, at least there's a genuineness there, in that he is writing probably his own tweets and saying what he thinks. And there's some strengths. I think people like that kind of stuff. And we definitely weren't getting that with someone like Biden or Kamala, where they were just saying scripted things, not even going well off the script, off the teleprompter, getting the word salads from Kamala. I was like, and there was nothing genuine about her. So anyway, just wanted to say, like, here on the right, it's okay to, yeah, you can criticize Trump. Some people will criticize you for criticizing Trump, but there's a lot of different views still, and you can criticize. It's good to be able to criticize your politicians. It's good to be able to criticize and your own side, and basically stand by a valued position and be like, well, if my side's not sticking up for that position, you still call them out on it, but still go like, this is maybe the best voice still in politics that's still supporting these values, even though there's never going to be somebody that's perfect. You can still, and They can even have flaws of characters, even flaws of morality that where you go like, well, I don't support that thing he did or that thing he said, but he's still sticking up for policies that are meaningful to us. So yeah, that was just some thoughts on that. It's good to have disagreement, and we can have disagreement on the right. So there you go. If you like this kind of thing, if you like hearing my opinions on random political stuff, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.